Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. If you need a professional and fun voiceover, I'm available on Fiverr.
So we open with the publicist heifer confronting Black Rose on flirting with the comedian heifer. And she like, before you lie to me, I done already seen the messages. Then why have the conversation say, move on? Now, comedian heifer, why you getting so buck? Why you want to fight this man? It ain't that serious. Ooh, Asia gonna dress Santos for bringing the flowers and showing up in that corny suit. He's supposed to be more professional than that. Low-key, she right. Actually, high-key, she right. Oh, Lord. Now we back with Black Rose and the publicist heifer, and if he don't take that mustache off, that shit is so fucking ugly. Ooh. It's just like, get that shit off your lip. It's not even growing in right. Yeah, he been in jail for 10 years. That shit, then again, that shit wasn't in 10 years ago. That shit never been in. That's some 70s shit. And some jive 70s shit at that. Ha! He want her to get a tattoo, and she like, honey, this is for the show. And if this is all you have to make you interesting as a publicist, this sorry-ass love life, reality TV ain't for you, boo. It simply ain't for you. Ooh, he just gives off such homosexual tease. Like, you can tell every time she leave the house and go to work and he don't, he cracks up in that bed. He cracks up. He be feigning sleep. And the second that door locks, he is up and enjoying that house for himself. Now we got Asia and Santos said you was mad shady. No, she was mad taken. You were mad moded. Mad curved, honey. You was mad curved. Oh, he didn't expect to be curved. Child, what entitles you to heterosexuality? On here giving Poindexter sissy tease. Quiet as it's kept. You look like you just graduated from Cocoa dorms. I can't with you. I would have been so embarrassed about the curve, I wouldn't have brought it up. I would have been emailing that. No. Oh, how you gonna act surprised you got curved? She didn't give you a hint she was gonna give you a whiff. Not even a whiff. Santos is really trying to work his way out of this curve. He really trying to make the curve her Girl. A jilted sissy. He is mad. Asia doesn't give a shit about that sissy's feelings. Not one shit. That was a read you, wrote you moment. She was like, okay, you don't agree? All right, fine. And he walked his ass on. Asia is here for full free press and promo and a little bit of a check. Cause you know that's all BET gonna give. You can tell that production paying for the cast meals cause they walking in them restaurants happy as fuck and they getting plates. It ain't just, I'll have a water. Cause on a Heifer Scott Young production, they will be sitting at the emptiest, barest, most naked table you'd have ever seen in your life. Child, them tables be so naked they are showing their cervix for free. For free. I don't think that the comedian showing her the receipts was catty or telling her was catty. It was woman to woman. This is what's going on. And I'm with her too. You don't want to hear that shit from somebody else. As a woman, I came to you and said, this is what's going on. Now, you do with the information what you will. I ain't fucking with him. I ain't talking to him. But now you know. So if you ever hear any little buzz, you know what's going on. Because this is a city of buzz. But this purple lipstick, ooh. I know you want to grab our attention, but you ain't got to do it like this. It's like a matte grape crush. And you ain't got shit else that's working with it. Like, you need to have a funky eye or something to, balance that shit out. It's just, lip. Oh, God. Now the comedian heifer trying to fuck her manager. No! Leave business, and let personal be personal. With business, it just gets way too messy. All right, now we got the comedian at her mama house. And she still got that grape crush on. Oh, and we have another anger management and abuse plot line. And again, this is not the venue for that. Take it to Iyanla. This show too messy. Keep it messy. Keep it light. Meanwhile, across town, we're in the studio with Asia. Santos and Darnell are manning the board. Aha! Darnell on the same shit as Santos. I heard it was a curve. She has a right to curve. And you don't pull that shit at work at a performance because you gonna throw her off her game. So it was unprofessional, uncalled for, and unwanted. And unwarranted. She never gave him whiff tease. Cha, she checked the fuck out of Darnell too. Business setting, business conversation. Oh God, I'll tell you, when Eva took that mic in her comedy set, it took me back to when I would do it and perform at these off-ass, ooh, Lord, I love doing YouTube. I love the safety and comfort of my house. I love that I can go live and I can do the same shit, but, it's just so much work to perform live. Like live, in 3D. This is easy. I ain't even got to get up. I wasn't impressed with the jokes that were selected for the show. I'm sure she has better material, but it was real average. I was hoping to get more. It was just, stuff we've heard time and time again. Like, that's the same shit we got on BET After Dark. However, can't get pregnant in the anus. That is fresh and new. I ain't never heard that. Let me know if you have in the comments. Even she sat down, she said, it was all right. It was all right. It was all right. It wasn't what you want to give for your first, TV performance. I'm sorry, girl. If this is your manager and you're interested in him, it's not going to work. Y'all got too much eye. You got big eyes and he got big eyes. You ain't going to have children. You going to have some optics. You can't have children. That child going to come out looking like a gecko. I say no. No. Oh, God. So that, he looked like he need to be with Mama D. Girl, you are too fresh-faced for him. Oh, no. He looks worn and haggard. He looks old and like he's had a hard life. I cannot bless this union. Darnell keeps taking this piss yellow hair up a notch. Oh, we had a charity basketball game. And Darnell with his first lady, while Danielle watches through the fence. See, I ain't gonna watch nobody live out the life I want. Fuck that. Oh, God. Publicist heifer, she told you, look, your man may not be faithful and he was messaging me. So if you ever go through his phone and see my number, it ain't gonna be no shock. That's what it is, because she know women go through phones. The second he fall asleep, she pressing that finger to the shit. So she like, I ain't about to be caught out there and, ooh, you was behind my back. Why wasn't you a woman about yours? But now it's, oh, you so pressed to tell me something about my man. I can't stand heifers like you. Oh, she a piece of shit. Eva said, well, I didn't want you to think I was mad fake. And she said, oh, I thought you was mad fake anyway. I had already put you in the fake book. Oh, hold on. Now, how you gonna say if you had enough time to FaceTime my man twice, you had enough time to call me, but she told you, and it's an issue. Child, the comedian low-key got roasted. Eva didn't know what to do because she really wanted to hit her, but they told them, look, don't take it there. Don't take it to VH1. But Eva, the second she started going off, you should have said, I'm sorry. I'm not talking hard. I gotta go. That's when you gotta leave the conversation before she does. Darnell, you using that baby to hide your face so you won't accidentally see Danielle. That's what you doing. I see through your shit. Why does Darnell's wife wig look like all its life it had to fight? I mean, that motherfucker is dry, crusty, worn out, tired through, and delayed. That wig is ready to go to its eternal resting place. The Supreme couldn't bring that wig back. And Darnell looking like some gay L'Oreal for Men model. Ooh, who told him this was the look? Who said, piss yellow, honey, piss yellow? That wife really needed makeup before she came on TV. Them lights wash you out. You know what? But now I realize Darnell hair is dried and fried. They just a dry hair household. They need a humidifier to start. So the wife go on and leave. She see the huzzy and ain't here for the shit. No, she pissed he didn't tell her, hey, the heifer here. Now I'd be pissed too. See, this show is just messy as fuck. Messy. And why does she have on this sack dress? Lord, I mean, you look like you run into the bodega. You ain't filming with that fucker. You barely showing up on the series. You like, look, give your husband some airtime. Oh, she pulled off in a Prius. They keeping it real. So now the comedian heifer, I guess, gonna let Baggy know she's no longer available. Yeah, she hit him with that friendstees. Told him her heart was pining for another. Baggy took it like a champ, I'll give him that. He didn't let that face crack. You saw it shiver a little bit, but he held it together. But child, Baggy was trying to get away from her ass. She was like, I'm going with you, I'm going with you. He's like, I'm trying to get away from you. I'm moated. I'd like to be moated in private. Darnell dropped by his mama house and say, hey, I was cheating on my heifer. His mama ain't with the shit. So now the fiance gets a little scene with her friend and her hair still ain't together. She is the worst reality show actress I have ever seen. I don't believe a word coming out of her mouth because she's always trying to stifle a laugh. Her and Darnell meeting up with Danielle. Y'all gonna have this petty argument but not discuss that hair? That Lawrence do? Okay. Then again, it's Darnell. So I don't know how the fuck I think he can help anybody with hair when he looks like a dirty Q-tip. Ivy is terrible even in the interstitials. Coming up on Hustle in Brooklyn. So stilted. Coming up on Hustle in Brooklyn. See how that was? See how it just flows, easy, warm. Meanwhile, across town, come on, get it together. But then again, I think production uses the worst takes. Darnell, did you really just say, you just hit me? I should press charge. Ooh. This shit, that line right there, I'm telling you, that made me want to stop watching the series. Y'all motherfuckers don't come back. Ooh. She said, look, when you see me play this with your little wife, this is getting real Jocelyn and Stevie J. Real Jocelyn and Stevie. Oh, I see you, lazy BET. I see you. That's what, ooh, it's budget. Budget. And he said, not little wife, whole fiance. Girl, you are mad about that. Ooh, how you gonna be mad? You know what's going on. Why are you shocked? So then they gotta go on in the interview. They on Angela Yee's lip service. And you know how I feel about Angela Yee, so I'm not surprised she's involved in something so budget and bootleg. Stand-up comedian, what? This heifer ain't made me crack a smile, much less laugh. Stand-up comedian. Don't just be throwing that around like everybody can do it. Oh, L'Oreal from Love and Hip Hop is the co-host. Oh, and all she doing is running her mouth about her personal business and the manager and not talking about your actual talent, because you have none, heifer. I'm sorry, I gotta call it like I see it. So we done finally got the wife in some actual going out clothes, but she still look haggard. They could have kept this episode. Philip Marie, I think I've been there. And so they go to dinner for her birthday. This is what you wear on your birthday on a reality show. Ooh, they keeping it regular-degular, honey. Regular-degular. But now Darnell saying, look, I ain't talked to the heifer, but we is doing business. So then they break up. This was the most anticlimactic breakup scene ever. I'll be back next week, but believe me, I don't want to be. Ken friend heifer, hun. Ken friend health. Oh, in this tired-ass ending scene, they singing she gone, she gone. He drinking a bottle of champagne in the middle of the street. Ooh, this was agony. That's why I changed my clothes, had to watch it in 2 parts. Couldn't give a fuck or a fart.
So as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. If you need a professional and fun voiceover, I'm available on Fiverr. Link below.